Portrait of a Lady is a poem by American-British poet T.S.Eliot, first published in September 1915 in Others, a magazine of the New Verse. It was published again in March 1916 in Others, an anthology of the New Verse, in February 1917 in the New Poetry, an anthology, and finally in his 1917 collection of poems, Prufrock and Other Observations. The poem's title is widely seen to be derived from the novel of the same name by Henry James. The poem's epigraph is a famous quotation from Christopher Marlowe's play The Jew of Malta: "Thou hast committed fornication, but that was in another country, and besides, the wench is dead." The poem is one of the two main Boston poems written by Eliot, the other being The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock. It shows upper-class society of the time as something rather empty and forlorn. The main focus of the poem, however, is the speaker, who in his own depiction of this upper-class lady as soulless and empty, reveals himself as the one who was truly callous and unfeeling. The poem tells the story of a failed friendship in 3 episodes, occurring over a period of 10 months. In Part 1, the speaker visits the lady's apartment in December after going with her to a concert, reports her talk of friendship, and suggests that he prefers a more vigorous approach to life. In Part 2, the lady complains about her age, envies her visitor's youth, and says that April sunsets and memories of Paris reconcile her with life. After all, again, her visitor turns from her to the world of newspapers, sports and comics, though confessing that he also has moments of exquisite regret. In Part 3, the speaker takes his farewell from the lady before going abroad. She wonders why they have not become friends, asks him to write to her, and describes her melancholy, solitary fate. In the close, the speaker thinks of the lady possibly dying and questions his behavior towards her. Like many of Eliot's early poems, Portrait of a Lady shows heavy influence from Jules Laforgue. For example, in Another Complaint of My Lord Pierrot, Laforgue has the lines, "Finally, if one evening she dies amid my books, quiet, feigning not yet to trust my sight, I try, and oh, that with what it takes, it looks. Then it was serious, all right," while Eliot has the lines, "Well, and what if she should die some afternoon, afternoon grey and smoky, evening yellow and rose, should die and leave me sitting pen in hand, with the smoke coming down above the housetops, doubtful, for a while, not knowing what to feel or if I understand, or whether wise or foolish, tardy or too soon."